Hi there. Today we're going to do a bat rep of a game called FUBAR. FUBAR is written by Craig, I think it's Cartmel, and you can download this rule set for free. It's a one-page rule set with all expansions and army lists, obviously on extra pages, and I'll provide the link below. Okay. Anyway, today's bat report is the Adeptus Astartes of the Imperium versus the United Mercenaries of Friesland. Okay, so it's Hammer Slammers versus 40k. And yep, we've deployed, and we'll get back to you at the end of our turn. Rightio, this is the end of our turn 1. Now I'll just quickly give you a rundown how the game works. Okay, basically you roll to activate each model. Okay, and because both our stuff are elite, it's a 2+. And if you ever fail it, it then passes on to the other player, the initiative, and he then can try and activate his units until he mucks up. Okay, and basically when you take casualties, you have a choice of either remove the model or make it a pinned guy, like suppressed. Suppressed guys act as a -1 when you try to activate, and they cannot fire, so that's the penalty. So you have, and we're doing a little house roll. If all your guys are suppressed, the whole squad's off the board. So you have to really, it's again like resource management. You have to gauge, is it worthwhile taking the, should I take the guy as a casualty or should I have him suppressed? Okay, so with that, we'll go through the actual turn. Basically, first off, I activated my 2 combat cars. They drove around here. This squad was here, fired up, suppressed about 3 guys. The Jeep suppressed about 1. When it came to his activation, he moved there, and at the end of an activation, all your guys that are suppressed get back up. Okay. Then the squad that they fired over here ran to there. As you can see, the guy is still suppressed, and he hid inside the building. My other squad ran up to here. He sprinted, didn't it? So yeah, no firing. This tank there opened fire on that tank. Did diddly squat. That tank then opened fired and blew off one of the heavy machine guns, one of the LMGs off that side, and then stunned the tank. Over here, this squad, he just moved up, didn't it?
Yep.
That's right. That squad opened fired on that one, it?
Yep.
That's right, but I saved, and that tank, the tank fired its heavy missile launcher. And again I saved. This then opened fire on them. The guy with the missile launcher suppressed the guy there. Oh, and these moved up into there. So that is the end of turn 1. Rightio, this is the end of our second turn, and we'll just run it through as we see it. These sprinted here. I suppose their next plan is to then charge this, so they did nothing this turn. No attacking. They fired there, suppressed 2. This fired over there, I think did absolutely jack all. These moved up, mowed them down a bit. They did nothing back. This fired at that squad again, did nothing. Did you do anything with that?
It fired at that, but missed.
Ah, that's right, yeah, missed. These fired down on there, and then this squad then also combined fire onto that squad. And because Ian basically, if he actually took suppressions, he would have lost the squad, so he then opted to actually take casualties. And those 3 guys there, he took 3 guys out of the squad. And oh, you want to flip him back up, didn't he? I didn't suppress him, did I, this turn?
No.
And then that fired and did nothing and was useless. And then basically backwards, he fired with them, suppressed these guys, and suppressed these guys here. So yeah, end of this turn, I've got a ton of stuff suppressed, where Ian's actually rather safe. Even though he's lost guys, his stuff will activate quite easily. So we'll see whose tactics were the better option. Okay, we had a really manic turn, and we just come across a really wicked roll with FUBAR. So right, we'll go through it. Actually, we'll start with that first. Basically, this tank fired and blew that tank up. And what we read was that if we blow up, you roll 1 dice for each crew member of the vehicle, and on a 5+, the crew member survives. So actually, this lone guy managed to come out the tank, so we've actually got a tank crew running around now, seeking revenge. Well, we'll go through the tour basically. This squad here run, charge, and stun the combat car for another turn, while these guys were trying to support and basically take the squads out, but managed to do a lot of suppression. I think caused another 2 casualties, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think
One
so.
here, yeah, must be. So we've got a funny old scenario. Basically, got this guy hanging in the car, like jabbing him through the fucking thing. So with these guys like trying to save him. These then concentrated fire on the 2 guys there, killed them. In return, Ian killed my squad up here, and then also this open fire and managed to only suppress 1 guy. So yeah, a bit of a really kind of a bloody turn 3. Yeah. Right, turn 5. Yeah, quite a bit has happened in this one. First off, he took another swipe at that and managed to rip off the other gun. So now we've only got 1 gun. One fire really did absolutely nothing. Managed to pin, I think, 1 more guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In return, the sole survivor of that squad suppressed him. The tank crew guy stumbled across after surviving an entire barrage from that. Managed to stumble across and suppress them too. Over here, the RPG guy blew up my tank. Only 1 crew member survived. That fired and only stunned that, but that was before we did that one. And then some concentrated fire managed to suppress 1 guy up there. So it's kind of switched back now. It's actually going in Ian's favour, and we'll see how it progresses. Okay, another killer of a turn. Did we already do that one?
Yeah.
That was this turn, wasn't it?
No, I think it was.
Last turn.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think we mentioned it or not, but that tank blew up. That crew survived. We cannot remember. Basically, concentrated fire. That only didn't manage to beat up the tank. The combat car managed to finally move away, shoot, do nothing. This squad here managed to do a bit more firepower. Killed 1 more guy, wasn't it? Yeah, the tank crew guy. But in return, he suppressed a lot of that unit. Then this tank fired an LMG, finally wiped out that unit. That then managed to blow off the LMG off the top of that, and that squad basically wiped out that squad, which was nearly at full strength. So yeah, all what I've got left is them very beaten up combat car, beaten up tank, and tank commander there. Ian's got that squad there, and that lone guy there. So it's going to be quite close. Righto, this is the last turn of the game, and it was a victory to the Adeptus Astartes, to the Angels of Jamora chapter. Basically, we just had another bit of a ruckus. Ian killed the tank commander, suppressed 2 more guys there. I managed to kill the last few there. And what really defined the game actually was the last activation of that turn. The guy with the RPG fired and blew up my last tank, thus nothing left was on the board to stop that, and therefore Ian won the game. So yeah, it was a really fun game. It had we love the idea of the tank crew surviving. We're already talking about doing a vehicle only game, which will be an absolute laugh. And yeah, we'll definitely recommend giving this one a try. So speak to you all later.